Have you ever heard of a person so hurt they created beauty? This is the story of Vincent van Gogh, who despite rejection, never closed off his heart. He loved life, loved people, and loved this world, even when it showed him no mercy. The more hurt he felt, the more he created. And what he created was so beautiful, so mesmerizing that people couldn't believe it was made by a so-called madman. There's a poem, The Oak Tree Cutback, by Hermann Hesse. It mirrors his soul. A tree is chopped back to its stump, yet it remains unbroken. It's still green, still growing, still forgiving. Even when locked away in a mental hospital, Van Gogh painted long grass with butterflies. A simple piece, yet it glows with a desire to live, a harmony of color and form that people couldn't understand. How could a madman create such beauty? Maybe he wasn't mad. Maybe he just saw life through a different lens, a lens that saw beauty in pain, that saw poetry in nature, that saw art in everything. He once said, "I dream of painting, and then I paint my dream." What was that dream? A world seen through the eyes of love, not hate, of peace, not war, of harmony, not discord. He dreamed of a world where people didn't just see colors but felt them, where they didn't just look at nature but lived it, where they didn't just exist but loved and were loved by existence. His art was his language, a language that transcended the pain, the agony, the madness, a language that spoke of hope, of healing, of a world made new every day, every night, every breath, every heartbeat. He was a poet with a paintbrush, a musician with a palette, a dancer with a pen, a lover with an easel. His art was his prayer, his meditation, his way of saying, "I am here, I am alive, I am creating, therefore I am." And we, his viewers, are blessed to be able to see the world through his eyes, to feel the pain and the beauty, to know that we are not alone in our pain, that there is always hope, that there is always beauty, that there is always love. So the next time you feel like giving up, the next time you feel like life is too much to handle, the next time you feel like you're all alone, remember the oak tree cut back, still green, still growing, still forgiving, still beautiful. Remember Vincent, who saw beauty in pain, who saw poetry in nature, who saw art in everything, who dreamed of a world made new every day, every night, every breath, every heartbeat.